Thursday Night Live, what's up, guys? Coyote spent mags. These are online already. Come with a hanger and a leg strap, which is removable. These hold Kim lights, pistol mags on the sides. Multicam black FUPA danglers. Flat packs, also in multicam. Small utility pockets, OD. Those will hold 3 pistol mags, 7 power bars, compasses. Alpine pelter wraps. These look like extra large FUPAs, multicam black toxic. Brandon Sweeney, what's up, man? How are you? More Nalgene bottle pouches over here. And these are, I don't know what these are. More Nalgene bottle pouches. Looks like Woodland and OD. LW Jax, what's up? LW Jax was one of the winners today?
Yes.
You don't know this yet. Actually, nobody does. There's a video going up on Christmas. We actually picked, we took all Thunderdome members and put them into a raffle drawing. And you were one of the winners, actually. You will know that on Sunday. I think you'll know that on Sunday. And we're giving you something pretty fucking cool. We actually drew 10, but if I didn't recognize your name because they didn't comment on our stuff, like if they're not participating in the videos, I pulled 5 I didn't recognize, so we're not giving them shit. But 5 of you guys, 5 others of you guys that actually do participate on the videos, we're giving you, well, you'll see what it is. And you get to pick how you want it built too. Fraser, what's up? HIF 5JIM, what's up, man? It is fucking storming here. Cody and I have been out in the snow and wind for the last hour here. Just final stuff. Usually they tell us a storm's coming and nothing fucking happens, but this one, it's been kicking. Like real wind, snow, ice already. And we've been raining like slow drizzle for hours. So we're supposed to hit 1 degree tonight. We'll have a lot of ice on the road. They've been putting icer down. All the main roads will be open, I'm sure. Let's see if you can see it out here. Oh yeah, here we go. Like, and for you guys that live in snow, this is not, we don't get this. Like this happens, we'll get a couple snows within a week, 2 weeks time, get a couple inches of snow. But this is pretty good. But I moved chicken coops around, moved all the animals and consolidated them into a smaller area. So if there was ice on the ground, I wouldn't have to move around from sides of the property and stuff. And we had a bunch of roosters that were staying out there, about 10, 12 roosters, too many. And I figured they would go with the coop and just stay on the side of the coop like they had been. But we moved the coop, well, several hundred feet. And those stupid roosters were sitting out there huddled up on the snow. So they'd have been dead by morning. So then we had to go and chase them around. They didn't want to be caught. So we put them in a dog kennel and put some hay bales and shit in there with them. Storm in Columbus, Ohio. What's up, man? Sent you a star. Oh, thank you. I have your Starlink router. I have it, the adapter piece. Well, it was.
It's over in your office.
It was right here. I have it somewhere here. It's in my office. That could be a lot of places. I'm about to throw this fucking cat out the door. I don't even know what that was.
I don't know, I'm still looking at this.
Oh, I know what it was. They ran into this kerosene stove oven thing. They like to hit this carpet. They come running all the way across, and they hit the carpet, and the carpet slides into the door, and they ride it like a skateboard. Just raining right now in Kentucky. What's up, man? Big O. 17 on. I need you to hit that thumbs up for me. That'll help it propagate and let people know when we go live. Leave some comments, type some shit out. What would you guys like to talk about? I've got some time tonight. We can discuss whatever. I don't think we will be running tomorrow. Some of my guys will come in, probably, cut some material and shit, but the sew crew will not be in tomorrow. It is cold enough in here that the heat has kicked itself on. I have it turned as low as it'll go. Brought the four-wheelers in. Just little things we've learned over the years. If you leave them outside, the ignition switch will freeze, and your seat will freeze. So if we just put them inside here, then they run fine in the morning when we need them to. And you can see just from being out there for an hour, this is the snow that's left on here. Most of it blew off when we rode down. How much snow are you supposed? I don't know the answer to that, man. I don't know. Maybe Amanda knows. Her in Montana, they watch all the weather channels. There's a dude, because he's usually spot on. Like what he tells you is going to happen usually fucking happens. And he usually tells what he usually says is going to happen is different from what the weather guessers tell you. Do you know how much snow we're supposed to get? Isaac Barrett, what's up, man? Started freezing around Detroit. What's the best methods to protect external pipes from freezing? External pipes. What?
Put them inside.
Yeah, put them inside. Like if I was building this building again, like we changed a lot of stuff, but on this building, I wouldn't have any outside wall piping in the outside wall. I'd run them inside. Even if they're exposed, I would rather have exposed conduit and shit anyways. So when we need to work on it. Even when we built this out, we didn't put any drywall. All these walls are plywood so that we can remove them and access anything internal in the walls. And then all of these walls are not outside walls. There is a catwalk. There's actually giant closets that run through the back here so we can access anything we need to. For outside, man, if you could run electric heat tape, just it kind of wraps around the pipe and you plug it in. That would be great if you could do that. Hay bales, straw bales against there would be good. Other than that, I don't know for outside piping. Let that piping drip, right? Let it have a little run. That would help it from freezing up. Exposed water piping, just keep the water running slowly. 3 inches, Central Indiana. David, what's up, buddy? Wind chill -30. Yeah, our wind chill is supposed to be -20. It seemed cold. Like I was out in there, I feel like my face is burned, like it's going to be a different color in the morning. Still raining in Flint, Michigan. Man, don't you guys have a lot of problems there? Early, able to make one since I'm stuck inside with this cold. It is cold, Lone Star. Lone Star Living. Are you in Texas? Bama Dad, 51 and raining, right on. Kirby, are you out in this mess? Or are you home? It's going to be 50 tomorrow. So it was 48 here today. And it dropped by 8 o'clock. It was 32 degrees. And it's supposed to be 1 degree by 5 a.m., 1 degree. And our high tomorrow is 8. Bob Lester, what's up? Do you have a plow for the four-wheel? I don't, but I've got the blade for the skid steer for my tractor. We won't get enough snow that we've ever had to plow, though. The county will plow the roads up to the driveway, and everything we run right now will be trucks. We won't have any issues. How much snow are we supposed to get? You're not finding it?
It's like an inch or so.
An inch or so, yeah.
The concern isn't the snow. The concern is when it turns to ice.
Hope we lose power. So, Bob, why don't you just go pull that switch and just tell her the power's out? Just got home a little bit ago. Got my diaper bag. Absolutely, it's a nice one too, man. It came out really good. Yes, sir. Texas 10 degrees, but the wood stove is cranking nice. Had to go do some coop repairs. I literally got in here right before this video from doing some coop repairs. We actually pulled off 2 of the nasty tarps and put 2 new tarps on. We stacked, I think we moved about 100 bales of straw today and yesterday. I just stood and filmed that. The guys did it. Everybody's doing like, oh, you got to have these cat houses. You got to do these cat houses. These fucking cats haven't gone in this cat house one time. They're sitting in this other heated plate, in this heated one. You can see I don't know if I still have signal out here. All the other houses will still have the Christmas lights on. Good point. Generator runs every week for 15 minutes. Nice. Does it do that automatically? Bob, have you messed with red light therapy at all? Mito, red light. Check that out if you haven't seen it. High tomorrow is supposed to be 1. Yeah, our high is supposed to be 8. Tundi, don't care about no 3 inches. Pouring rain, Metro Detroit. Man, you guys got some good abandoned buildings there. What's everybody doing this weekend? Oh, it's Christmas. It's Christmas. We are supposed to go to Nashville on Christmas Eve. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. We'll see.
I sure hope so.
You sure hope so?
Man, I want a steak.
A steak. I'm sure Bob would get on the phone and tell you how to cook a good steak.
That doesn't do me any good. I don't want to cook the steak. I want somebody else to cook it.
I feel like Bob probably cooks a good steak.
I bet you Bob cooks a really good steak.
So I saw the war bag video. Why not make your own edge tape out of the field material? Because it won't work. I mean, maybe it'll work, but with our shit, it won't work. I don't have an edger that folds over twice. The material we're using is what we would cut and run through an edger would be 10 times fucking worse than what we're all. Yeah, the Cordura is way too stiff.
It's not going to lay down and fold nicely.
Doing some work tomorrow than Christmas. All right, that's all the comments. We got some spent mags here in Coyote tonight. Got some pelters. There's a ton of other shit, but it's all smaller stuff. It's weird. Anybody on here an IT guy?
So it's a Google bot. So what it is we have the pop-up for the email pop-up.
Uh-huh.
And every time Google fucking tests your website, it signs up for your...
Why is Google testing our website?
Because we have Google Ads.
Which they're not even working. Like
Right.
most of the products won't even...
Right.
We've been flagged somehow, just like when I can't do any of the post a link to the page on Instagram because they have flagged us for firearms and whatever else. I put a video up of Brandel on a skateboard and it flagged my 15-second reel on Instagram for violence and inciting violence and I think it said bullying.
It's hilarious. I mean, it's stupid, but it's funny.
You get a chance to test your cold weather gear? Nah, man, I was out there in 2 hoodies. What's the deal with the red light therapy? So just type in Mito red light on YouTube and watch some of it. MITO. It's good for pain, good for connective tissue, helps recovery. There's a lot of studies showing that it does all kinds of shit.
Lowers your inflammation.
Lowers inflammation.
Good for your skin.
They put it in at Optimize You. They have a whole room, and you stand in the room, and it shines on 3 sides of your entire body for 20 minutes. They make a whole, like, tanning bed version at $65,000. I bought one that's probably, I think it's 16 by 16. So you can hit certain body parts, like if your knee hurts, you can put it on your knee for 20 minutes. But it actually, it's 8 wavelengths of IR, near IR or far. I think it's near. It actually, you feel the heat off of it as well. But it's got an app that controls it through Bluetooth, and then you can turn that off and use it manually if you had an issue where you couldn't use Bluetooth. But the research on it looks really good, and a lot of life extension guys are talking about it. A lot of athletes are using them. Multicam 6x6. We'll take a look. Love the video crafting the war bag. Right on. Big cat. So we keep getting, we use Shopify, and we keep getting all these bounce back emails. Our mass emailer tells us, hey, these emails bounce back. So when we take them, we have 200 email accounts, 200 customer accounts who have made, and it literally is fake something at whatever.com. And everyone's a unique email, and then there's another dude's name. And what we have found is it's Google testing the website. So we have 500 or so fake email accounts, and we went through and deleted them a couple weeks ago, and now they are back again. It's just odd. I mean, we've got 70,000 subscribers, but 500 of them are fake. And from everything we're finding, typing the email addresses into a Google search and into the support side, the back side of Shopify, they're saying that there's hundreds of comments, people talking about it. 6x6 zippered utility. Now I've got OD and I have Coyote zippered utilities. I do have Multicam 500 IV pouches, which are very close to the same size. Amy, what's up? Sent a war bag order a few days ago. Is it possible it didn't go through? I usually would have gotten a response from you pretty fast. Brandon, I have no idea. Send it again. Just bump it back up. Send the same thing. I'm the opposite of an IT. You and me both, buddy. You and me both.
Yeah, I'm the fucking IT person here, which is hilarious.
Toolman Tim did a review on this Coast headlamp. It's pretty heavy. It has a magnet on one side. You can take it off. You can strap it on your arm. It'll run on 18650s. It's got a USB recharger somewhere here that threads out, waterproof O-ring. And it also, it'll take, I think it's 18650, but it'll run on a different, it has a battery cartridge so you can put, no, it runs on this giant thing. What is this? ZX955. But it will run on, it's got a cartridge so you can run double A's or triple A's inside it also. I bought it off Amazon. It's kind of heavy, but I've used it. I used it through the summer, and then I used it out there tonight. And man, this thing's great. It's got a few different modes in it. Ridiculously bright. It's 4,000 milliamp hours on that battery. But I'm very pleased with it. Put it in retirement notice in February. Do you think of a retirement gig to keep me busy? Need to think of what do you do, man? Oh, we have some OD hydros there. Here are those EDC organizers. These things are pretty nice. This came out very nice. Very nice. Highlander orange. And there's some black dual rifle subloads. The dual rifle subloads are cool. They you're not going to overstuff them. You're going to have 2 extra mags right there. Always something being cut apart. Senior IT manager, don't want to do consulting. Had enough of 32 years. Yeah, what do you like to do, man? Like, what's your hobby right now? What do you work to earn money, and what do you spend that money on to be able to do, right? And then how do you monetize that? What's your opinion on the laser cut PALS webbing? It looks really neat. I've seen a lot of it on the side of backpacks. It's completely ripped off. Like, it just fails when you put like Nalgene bottle pouches and shit on the side of it. We don't use it. We totally could, and we don't. So, I mean, that should say something. Most guys do it, but you have a lot of guys now able to get into gear manufacturing that do not have skill, because it's just, if you look at technical clothing as a good example, there's no sewing on technical clothing. It's all glued together. You have guys building chest rigs right now that literally have only 4 bar tacks or 6 bar tacks on the whole entire thing. The only thread is holding the buckles on. You have guys able to build gear right now that do not have to know how to sew. Now when I go to Amazon link through, it looks like it's going to send a text to you. Is that right? Now when I go to your Amazon link through, it looks, I don't know what that means, buddy. I don't know what that means. If you pick it up by its tail like a monkey, cats really like that. Guzman, what's that, man? Guzman, DJ Guzman. Did you see your shipping info on your hydrocarry? Which one was it? Odie Black. We built. I've got a.
They came up here yesterday. I sent her a message.
I have a multicam black Woodland hydro floating around. It needs an H harness, and I don't know where that went and why that hasn't shipped.
I remember Cody talking about the H set yesterday or the day before.
Good. So then they built it. Good. We have lots of gummy bears they packaged up, and cheese. If you guys haven't had this cheese, I would never eat like blocks of cheese. This is freeze-dried cheese. It's like eating goldfish crackers. Yeah, it's like a goldfish crack. It's a crouton that tastes like a goldfish cracker. Yep, he got tracking. Do you think craftsmanship of sewing will fade away completely from American business? It's definitely a dying business, man. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the next few years, though. You do have companies standing back up U.S., like Origin, right? They've got blue jeans. They're doing shoes and boots. They've got geese. You have a lot of companies that are doing U.S. manufacturing that hired up like the old Levi's people and stuff. So I don't know. I'm hopeful, and with China, I think it's pretty evident that China is deeply embedded, and our politicians are owned by China, and they are doing everything they can to destroy America. But the media is owned by China and Saudi Arabia, and in a roundabout way, China. So the only thing reported is the most bizarre shit, right? There are a lot more of us than we realize. And there's a lot more of us than they want you to think, right? So people are just fed up with the bullshit. So I think there's a good chance that you're going to see a lot of manufacturing pulled back into the United States out of necessity. Well, I'm willing to bet that $48 billion will spur the market. The $48 billion that's going where? Where's it going? Not to us, not to you, not to me. Do you get a text when someone uses your Amazon link? Nah, we have no idea, man. We can look on the back side of our affiliate of our business accounting and see a list of what is purchased, but it doesn't show us who purchases it. Yeah, Ukraine's getting all that money. Got tracking notification of 3 of the 6 orders. Scott Taylor, right on, man. Right on, right on. A lot of those orders were waiting on free items. We still have some orders waiting on USMC and Friday 13th stuff, which is right here still. That'll go probably next week. A lot of the llama cocks, we had somebody sewed fucking 50 llama cocks fucked up, so they had to be cut up and fixed. And those finished up today. So that shipped out all of these orders. So chances are some of your 3 orders were right here where this empty spots are. Josh Winnie, what's up, man? How are you? Out of 48 billion, we get the bill. Yeah, that's exactly what you get, man. Stop participating. All you guys, you should have a business. And you should put as much of your shit through your business and have tax diversion so that you pay less taxes on that, right? And then do business in other manners, face to face, so that it's just between you and the fence post, right? Do business in cash. How can you mess up a combat? Joshua Winnie, I don't have a fucking clue, man. It's always the same persons too. It's always literally fucking 75%. Like, it's to the point where I pay more in payroll to these people than I get from them in product. And then we have to redo it. Like, it's just absolutely fucking insane. And when we have those people, it takes the time of another person. It's just to the point, like, it's to the point where we're going to have to just not have them. Looks like we've got spent mags right here in multicam black about to run. Those will be nice. All right, guys. Well, seems the conversation has died down, so I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here. You guys have a good night. Have a good weekend. And maybe we'll do this again tomorrow night.